For years, Canada seemed destined to buy 88 American F-35 fighter jets, until everything changed. The government had already ordered 16, but in early 2026, Ottawa shocked everyone by pausing the rest of the deal. Suddenly, the Swedes entered the picture with the Saab Gripen, a move that left Washington stunned. This wasn't just about price tags or performance specs, it was about control, sovereignty, and national identity. The F-35 was the world's most advanced jet, but it came with strings attached. The Gripen offered something different, a chance for Canada to build jets at home and control its own skies. The fate of the remaining 72 jets is now uncertain. This isn't just a procurement debate, it's a high-stakes showdown over jobs, independence, and billions of dollars. The decision could reshape Canada's aerospace industry and its relationship with the United States. For the first time in decades, Canada is asking, what does it really mean to control its own airspace? The F-35 order is on hold, the Gripen is on the table, and the world is watching. The stage is set for a dramatic choice. The outcome will define Canada's future in the skies. The fighter jet debate is about more than hardware. It's about sovereignty. Canada's reliance on American tech, especially the F-35's US-controlled software, raised fears of a kill switch. The Gripen, by contrast, promises full Canadian control, every line of code, every mission. Then there's the economic angle. The F-35 deal offered limited jobs, while Saab and Bombardier proposed building Gripens in Canada, creating up to 10,000 jobs. This isn't just about jets, it's about building a new aerospace hub and keeping tax dollars at home. The Carney government saw a chance to boost the economy and assert independence. American warnings only fueled Canadian resolve. For many, the debate isn't about stealth or sensors, it's about national self-reliance. The Gripen deal transforms a military purchase into a nation-building project. The F-35 means partnership, the Gripen means control. The stakes are political, economic, and deeply personal. Canada is weighing its future as a partner or as a power in its own right. The F-35 is a fifth-generation stealth fighter, top of the line, packed with sensors, and built for high-tech warfare. It's the heavyweight, designed for global conflicts and seamless US military integration. The Gripen is lighter, cheaper, and easier to maintain, more of a pragmatic workhorse than a showstopper. It's not as stealthy, but it's reliable, affordable, and ready to fly more often. The F-35 excels in all-out war. The Gripen is built for sovereignty and efficiency. Canada's dilemma. Does it need the world's most advanced jet, or a fleet it can control and afford? The 2021 evaluation favored the F-35 for combat, but by 2026, priorities have shifted. Now, the question is, which jet fits Canada's needs, militarily, economically, and politically? The F-35 is about dominance. The Gripen is about independence. The choice is no longer just about firepower. It's about what kind of air force and country Canada wants to be. The answer isn't simple. Canada's vast Arctic demands a fighter that can handle extreme cold, long distances, and remote airfields. The Gripen was designed for this, rugged, quick to turn around, and able to operate from makeshift runways. It thrives in harsh conditions, with high readiness and simple maintenance. The F-35, while powerful, is delicate, requiring pristine runways and climate-controlled hangars. Its complex systems aren't built for the realities of the North. For Arctic patrols, the Gripen looks tailor-made. Proponents argue that more Gripens in the air beat F-35s stuck in hangars. The mission isn't to win a world war over the North Pole, but to be present and ready. The operational case for the Gripen is strong, reliable, efficient, and always on call. The F-35 is a thoroughbred. The Gripen is a snowmobile. For Canada's North, practicality may win the day. The debate has split experts and the public. Military leaders warn that ditching the F-35 would weaken Canada's defences and its standing in Nato. They argue the F-35's stealth and sensors are essential for modern warfare. But security analysts counter that the Gripen is proven, and interoperability issues can be solved. International voices, like Denmark's, warn of the F-35's high costs and dependence on US parts. For the public, the Gripen's promise of Canadian jobs is a game-changer. A December 2025 poll showed 72% of Canadians support adding the Gripen. The conversation has shifted from military specs to national priorities. People want a capable Air Force, but also jobs and independence. The government is listening, and so is the world. The choice is about more than jets. It's about Canada's future. The path to this decision has been anything but straight. In March 2025, Canada's government announced a review of the F-35 deal, citing tensions with the US. By September, a NORAD incident highlighted just how intertwined Canadian and American air defenses are. The Americans touted cooperation. Canadian nationalists saw a need for sovereignty. In November, Swedish officials and Saab executives visited Ottawa, pitching a full Gripen assembly line in Canada. Industry Minister Joly criticized the F-35's limited job benefits, while the Swedes offered a factory in partnership with Bombardier. Public support for the Gripen surged. The US responded with warnings about NORAD, but it only hardened Canadian resolve. By early 2026, the government had real political cover to consider the Gripen. The decision now looms, with both options carrying huge consequences. Canada stands at a turning point. Canada faces a defining choice. It could stick with the F-35, pleasing Washington and ensuring top-tier capability, but at the cost of jobs and sovereignty. Or it could go all in on the Gripen, building jets at home and asserting independence, but risking a rift with the US. The likely outcome? A mixed fleet, 16 F-35s for Nato, 72 Gripens built in Canada. This compromise offers high-end capability and domestic benefits, but creates logistical headaches for the Air Force. The debate is about more than jets. It's about Canada's place in the world. Is it a loyal US partner or an independent middle power? The F-35 versus Gripen decision is the most expensive in Canadian military history. But its true weight is in what it says about the nation's future. The world is watching. Canada's next move will echo for decades. The skies and the stakes have never been higher.